Ouchie. Today, you're joining us here for something different than the usual video, because I know that videos of Kachina eating worms has become a bit monotonous. So today, you are joining me while Kachina gets her medicine and has her legger cleaned. Now, Kachina has to have her legger cleaned and get her medicine 3 times a day. And the third is what time of day it is now, which is around midnight. So now, this is the most challenging time to do so because, of course, she is the most active. The other 2 times of day that we do this, well, there's one in the morning in which she is sleeping so soundly that it's not a problem at all, and the other is in the early evening. Same thing, she's usually still pretty well knocked out. Now, of course, she's not bad at any time of the day, but she does start to move about in the evening, and then it can be harder, especially to give her oral medicine, which was the amoxicillin that you briefly saw me give in the intro. Now, I do different things here for the cleaning of her wound, depending on how it looks. So if it looks pretty good, then we just do basically kind of a light flushing. But when it looks like there could be some pus or something to clean, then I clean it like this. There's also times when I soak it as well. And I'm just using right now cotton balls and lactated ringers with some betadine, which is a dilute iodine solution. Hang on, she. All right. Ready? Lift the possum. And her legger is really looking, well, I would say quite a bit better. But of course, it is still healing, so there's still much cleaning to do to make sure that it doesn't get further infected. And how this happened? Well, we're not exactly sure. She had, of course, lost her leg some time ago, over a year ago, well before she was living here, and in fact well before I met her. But there was some deep infection within the wound, not certain from when, but it broke open this spring since she has been in my care. And so because of that, we now have to clean her legger, and she is on amoxicillin, an antibiotic to prevent further infections. Uh-oh. Don't get the brush stuck to your tail, Chi. Oof. Now it is that time of day of possum eating, so she will likely venture over to her plate where I have her vegetables and fruits in puree as usual in baby food form. Now while I'm over here painting my ship's crew, here are 3 in progress. Here are the finished and the completely unpainted. And here is a possum. For of course, I had to show at least some worm eating. She is also now eating her dry cat food, and she is eating walnuts. I'm trying also to get her to eat these pumpkin seeds that you see here, to see if I can give her a broader array of nutrients. And today's fruits and vegetables, I know you've seen her eat these very ones before, but the vegetable by itself is butternut squash, and then there's a blend of banana, carrot, and mango. That's the one that, honestly, it is so good. I've considered buying it for myself, but then, of course, I felt a bit silly about that. But it is really, really good. It's a surprising type of taste, actually, with the carrot kind of giving it a surprise zing with the mango and then the smoothness of that banana flavor. It's really quite delectable. So there you have it. Some worm eating after all. And normally while I'm up here painting, I do actually play Pandora so that, well, of course I enjoy listening to music, but also Kachina gets used to hearing the sounds of humanity in a non-threatening and familiar setting to her. So I spend at certain times a copious amount of time over here painting. And in fact, this is how Kachina first got used to me, because I didn't really interact with her much the first couple weeks that I had her here. I kind of just let her get used to the place, but I would be up here painting and she got used to my presence, and now, I mean, she's extremely used to me. I don't think that she feels particularly alarmed by my presence at any time. She just walks right up to me. I'm just another part of her surroundings and her daily routine. Possum eating is always a messy situation. Yes, it is. But she's almost done. I'm gonna quit early, Chi. Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do, Chi. Alright. So that's it for now. That's Possum Care and Feeding. Possum Care and Feeding. Hello, Chi. I'm up here, Chi. She does get startled a bit when I suddenly descend upon her, because she doesn't, well, her eyesight, of course, is not good, being a possum. So when I suddenly reach toward her, she's like, whoa, what's that? So I try to let her know I'm coming and move slowly. Alright, that's all for now.